Yes.
An item has been left out.
Which is
Announcement of applications for nominations to AAU board.
Let me, okay. What did you say, Professor Mba? Announcement?
Of applications to the AAU governing board.
Prof, Master Chair, I think I didn't put this on the list because the election committee is yet to adopt the list of the candidates, and they should adopt it before we share it.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, it's not adopting, it's simply applications we have received. The applications that have been received, which the elections committee will now look into, scrutinize, and then propose to the General Assembly for election. It's simply the application that have been received so far.
SG?
Okay, go ahead, please.
Can we try that again to have the full agenda? Announcement of the Conference Bureau. 2, announcement of the Elections Committee. And the agenda point you propose, Professor Mba, is called announcement. Professor Mba?
Of announcement of applications to the AAU governing board.
Okay. Announcement of application of AAU governing board. Okay. Adoption of the conference program. Presentation of the SG's report. Ratification of the new members and amendment of the constitution and bylaws. Can we adopt this agenda? Members of the board.
Yes, Prof. I think what I said earlier, there are many applications which may not be valid. And this is why the election committee should accept all these applications before we announce, because some of the applications are not valid.
Mr. Chair, it's simply to announce what has been received by AAU. It's not anything, it's simply this is the number, just like registration. We have received so many registrations, we have received so many applications. And that the election committee will now look into every application and then see whether the person is eligible to be elected or not. It's simply the applications that have been received. But if the board says it's not necessary, then it's not necessary.
Okay, members of the board, please. Do we adopt this proposed agenda? I don't see the members of the board on the screen. I see Cesar Mavizela. Cesar Mavizela, you have the floor, please.
Chair, I so move that we adopt the agenda.
Okay, thank you very much. Who is seconding it? Members of the conference, who is seconding the Professor Peter Shukwele?
Hello? Seconded by me.
Okay, thank you very much. Adopted and seconded by Professor Peter Shukwele. Then can we use the agenda as been adopted just now? Let us go now to the announcement of the Conference Bureau. Can we have the names on the screen? Colleagues of the Secretariat, please.
Nodumo, please share the document. Hello? Yes. Okay, these are the members of the Conference Bureau. 1, Professor Orlando Antonio Kilambo, President of AAU. 2, Professor Edward Ako, Vice President of AAU, Deputy Chairperson. 3, Professor Etienne Hire, SG AAU member. Professor Teresia Nku Akinji, member. Professor Brice Sensi, member. Professor Jonathan Mba, Chairperson of AAU Organizing Committee, member. Professor Osei Dakwa, Rapporteur General, member. So these are the members of the Conference Bureau.
Thank you very much, SG.
So the General Conference to move for it, please.
I see ITEL A55. And the Yaya LD, who is moving for this, for the Conference Bureau. And I see also Professor Peter Shukwele. Professor Itel, you have the floor. Then Yahya LD, you have the floor.
Mr. Chair, some people have been unmuted.
Yes, I see just they're raising their hands, but they.
Hello, ITEL A56, please continue, but please mention your name.
ITEL I56.
Well, I'm Ambassador.
Please.
Well, I'm Ambassador. I am a nurse. And I'm schooling in the University of United Methodist University. I'm very grateful to you people who came up with such an idea to make the agenda 2063 to come forth through education. I wanted to ask, how can I be part of this global institution, especially Liberia? Because leaving from this meeting, because this will have great impact on Liberia too.
Mr. Chair.
Person, but can you take this? We are trying to move the approval of the agenda.
Yeah, I think she's asking a different thing altogether. Well, I will put on the chat box the email address of somebody you have to contact, and the details of what you want will be provided for you. So check on the chat box. I will provide the details you need. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Let's move on. Yeah.
Okay,
Mr.
thank
Chairman,
you very
sir.
much. Yes, please, Professor Oyewole.
Chairman, I'm Professor Oyewole. Please, I'm moving for the adoption of the agenda, but to note that those of us on the platform now, we are not just members of AAU. There are people who are not members of AAU who are here, and it will be difficult to take major decisions on this type of platform that has no regulation. The people who are on now, there are people who are not even members of AAU who are part of this meeting now. And that's why the meeting should continue, but we should be careful when we take decisions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Oyewole. There is no way of controlling the ones who are not members of the AU.
Mr. Chair, you
Yes.
can ask members of AAU in good standing should move. And then anybody who wants to move should identify himself or herself. We can check from the secretariat whether they are or not.
Okay, on the moving of the agenda and other items, I will request you that you identify yourself as a member of the AAU so that you have the right of moving or seconding the issues we are discussing. It's okay? Yes, we have the moving from Professor Oyewole. We're seconding it. Khalifa? Khalifa, you have the floor if you are a member of AAU. Ole kan Buskar Sakan. I will go probably back to Professor Peter Chukwuele. Can you second so that we can move this one? Professor Peter Chukwuele. I think there is a problem with the connections here because I see the hands, but they are not.
Hello, Professor Peter Chukwuemeka, please go ahead. We've enabled the microphone.
Professor Peter Chukwuele.
He's still muted. He's still muted.
He's still muted, yes.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear you.
now we are.
Yes. I said my name is Professor Peter Chukwuemeka of the University of Calabar, Nigeria. I hereby second the motion already moved. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then can we move to the second point, announcement of the elections committee?
Okay. Nodumo, please. Nodumo, please. Can you share the document? Yes. Okay. The members of election committee are the following, and there should be 5, according to the constitution and bylaw. 1, Professor Orlando Antonio Kilambo, chairperson, representing also Southern Africa. Professor Etienne Hile, SGAAU, deputy chairperson, also representing West Africa. Professor Hassan Kafi, representing East Africa. Professor Edward Ako, representing Central Africa, and Professor Abdul Wahab Izzat, representing Northern. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the members who have to oversee the elections. However, I would like to say that at the last governing board meeting, I was informed that elections have been postponed to August. Personally, I don't agree to this because I think it goes against the constitution of AAU. Article 11, Section 4I states that the Secretary General shall uphold and protect the Constitution of the association. Even though my contract ends in September, it is still in this legal and moral capacity that I am making the following crucial statement. I am also making this statement after consultation of the AAU lawyer. There appears to be division among the board about the interpretation and application of AAU Constitution, and the path it has adopted is detrimental to the health of the association. This has serious implications for the image of the association and its board. Article 11, Section 2A, the president of the association shall be elected by the General Conference by a simple majority of members present and voting, and remain in office until the election of a new president by the General Conference at its ordinary session. It is not said extraordinary session. The current board has planned to hold an extraordinary General Conference on 5th August after the ordinary session, which is going on now. And I think this is against Article 11, Section 2A. Another article, Article 11, Section 2C, the president shall hold office for a term of 4 years, commencing from the General Conference at which the president is elected. Article 13, Section 1H, the members of the board shall hold office for a term of 4 years and are eligible for re-election